Alright, so we're going to do a quick tour of our room. First, before I go on particulars, just take a look at the room. We got some guys finishing up open mat here. They've been working pretty hard. So let's start by going outside. We'll start the tour there. Okay. So this is what's on our door. We're real big on giving kids visual reminders of the values of the program and the mindset they need to have. We don't just tell it to them verbally, but we put it on our wall and write it on our doors. So this is what they see when they come in, and that is correct. The big matches are won in the practice room. And then when they leave each day, they see this. They're supposed to touch this with their hands. This is a picture of the state finals. So if you're in the state finals top 2, you're going to wrestle on that platform under the spotlights in front of 10,000 people. And so the little motto there, will you be platform ready, kind of reminds them that every day counts. You don't just become ready for the state finals on the day of the state tournament. It's a lifetime of preparation. So this is another motivator for them. And then right here we've got the last time that we won the league tournament. This is last time we won league in 1998 when Joe Zeller was head coach. There's the man, the myth, the legend. And then Bob Janko was an assistant. And so the deal that I have with the kids is the next time a team wins the league, their picture replaces the 1998 squad's photo. And we'll get the whole team up there, not just the varsity guys. And then next here, we've got our wall of fame. Actually, I have 3 walls of fame. I got 2 over there. I'll get to them in a minute. But right here we have our CIF placers. If you're on this wall, it means you placed in CIF. So you can see last year Philip O'Shea got 3rd, and then we had a real good year the year before that, 2012, and set a record for number of CIF placers with 6. And then, you know, so we got plenty of room to grow that wall, and the vision is by, you know, time 10-15 years it goes down, we'll be all the way across this wall here, and we'll take those posters down at that time and move our clock and stuff. So here's just some more motivators. You know, every once in a while I'll put up quotes and stuff, and we got our lifting results here. You see a lot of gaps. A lot of guys ended up not being able to do their maxes on certain things, so we're going to fix that this fall. And then we got our this is our clock. It's our countdown clock to the CF tournament. Yet another visual reminder that every day counts. Your days are numbered, and you don't want to waste your time, waste your days, and just be sitting on the couch while everybody else is working hard and getting ahead. So there's that. And then right here we got some records. These aren't all the records we keep. This is the majority of them. One thing I want to point out specifically is this one right here, the off-season matches record. These are matches from March through August, or March through October rather. And last year Christian Hauser had the record 104, and this year Corey Shackelford, a sophomore, set it. He's at 153 right now. So we're having a placard made for him so that he can get his name up there permanently. And hopefully that record will fall next year too, as with some of the other records. Yeah. And right here we got some more things about the values of our program. I talk to the kids all the time that most of them are mediocre in their athletic talent, which is okay, and that's most people. That was me when I was an athlete. You know, the determining factor of whether or not you're excellent at any sport or any endeavor is the things that don't require talent, all your habits and mindsets and such. And then here are some things that we keep track of in our program. We actually objectively measure how aggressive somebody is in a match. The Courageous Cougar is, each week we award this to a non-starter who is really working hard in the practice room and doing good in competition. And then various other things that we keep track of. And then we got our snap down bungee cords right here. These are for snap downs and various things they do with the bungee cords. Got a bunch of them down there in the wall. Right here we have takedowns and pins usually, but in the off season we use this board to record off season matches and off season points. We have a system of merit points where wrestlers get a certain number of points for doing off-season work, and it's just one of the values of our program is getting mat time in the off-season. That's pretty much a non-negotiable for us. It's something that every wrestler needs to do if they're going to wrestle on the team. So to measure how much you've been getting, we have a system of points, and so it's an objective measurement that kind of tells you where you're at. And same thing with the off-season matches. So it's been a while since I updated this. I think I haven't updated in a couple months. So for example, in the spring, Corey had 81 matches, and now he's got 150. So we're gonna have to figure something out there. And then over here, we've got a good visual of the type of man that we're trying to produce with this program. The Pyramid of Success, John Wooden. If you haven't heard of it, Google it. It's a pretty famous way of capturing success. And then right here, we've got Capo Valley 4.0. So if a varsity letterman gets a 4.0, he gets his name up there permanently. We started keeping track of that in 2012, and we're got a lot of kids that have gotten 4.0s. We have more kids that got 4.0s that were perhaps freshmen or didn't get varsity letters, but we're keeping track of the varsity letterman here. And so let me skip this wall of fame. Say hi, fellas. Say hi, guys. Yo. All right. You all right, Lewis? So right here, this is our wall of fame for our state qualifiers. So if you qualified for state, you get your name put up there. And then over here is our state medalists. So in the history of our program, as far as I know, we've had, let me see, how many guys medal in state? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 separate guys medal for state. We had 10 state medalists overall because a couple guys got multiple years. But what we're going to do now is any wrestler that medals in state now gets a plaque with this picture up there. So hopefully before too long we're going to have all this whole area plastered with pictures and plaques and stuff. And then here's our shelf and our hooks. All the wrestlers put their stuff up here, and we got our stereo system. This was installed last year. It's really awesome to be able to wrestle to some good music. And then right here we got our gymnastics rings. We put those up on the chains up there in the holes on the I-beams up there. And sometimes we'll do dips or ring pull-ups or something like that. And then we got stretch bands, and we use these for stretching, for resisted shots, all sorts of things, and then jump ropes. So there you have it. That's a tour of our room. It's a good one. It's home for us. We could use a lot more mat space, of course, because our numbers are growing, but this is a good homely place for us. We get a lot of good blood, sweat, and tears shed in this area.